in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. And if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Here's Austin to return. And it lines up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of it? His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle on themselves into this game.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Fill it forward for maybe a yard. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 15.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a Freiermuth open on the left side. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he gets this up close to the 40. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Wide, setting up the screen for Rice.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
It's on the 3-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1. They'll They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At their 48.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Up the middle they go. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pierce. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 15. And the Steeler first down.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Moore. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now give up the middle, and the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach Plain, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he'll take it on in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Chiefs, nothing. First Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Yellow! 480!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. No chance at all. He'll go down. That is T.J. Watt. He had 2 sacks last week in the wild card round, and he's got another one here.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down from it.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll start this on the ground with Waller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And it's caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Play action here. Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And the Chiefs going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
and he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up a screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Okay, ready? Head to 60, head to 60.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll throw out of the gun. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate. with the ball, and that's
And
why.
of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 24, Chiefs 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down. On the return, it's Austin. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll go again with Johnson. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good for us.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 55 yards on the game.
17-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll run the toss with Clark. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. He's got his big tight end. Fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
G7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Left side. It's caught by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On comes the Chiefs punter, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll drop the throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver. Not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Gap assignment keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Attack, attack! Bang, 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 bang.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice, touchdown, KC. Butler's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
Chiefs 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and their running back set to go once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a good one here on the ground across. Field. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Field to the 49-yard line.
On the ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
A carry here for Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
On 2nd down, Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down
On the set.
It's a gain of 3.
Down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Red 38. Check.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's got it, man. Complete to Wilson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Here's a give to Pierce. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
16-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Pierce. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready?
A run up the middle with Pierce. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got it.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
That's ready.
Last 2 plays have gone
Left,
backwards.
35.
Now it's third and goal.
Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.